nursing home, Ken. I don't have money for a nursing home. I have money I just have money to pay my bills. I don't have any extra for a nursing home. And you told me you were not helping me with my bills, right? The other day when we were talking? Huh? Let me tell you something. It's been on my mind since I fell here the other day. I was going to tell Sandy about it and I didn't. No one, after I told you in the morning I fell and I called your name, no one, Brian, Cindy, you and Sand, no one said to me through the day, how are you, Mom? No one said, did you get hurt? What happened, Mom? I tripped over this chair. I didn't fall. I went to the floor, but I hit my head, hit my chin. Did anybody ask me how I felt? That's what's going on with the whole problem here. Nobody asked Shirley what Shirley wants to do. You are all assuming I want to go somewhere in the corner and die. Well, I don't. I feel I have a lot of living to do. I know I'm 88, but I still got a little spark. And I am not going in a nurse. Pardon? You what? I think you are. I think you are, and I'm very unhappy about it. First of all, do any of you care how I feel? Any of you? Well, then why don't you tell me? Why don't you tell me once in a while? I didn't have anybody in this house in the last 2 years tell me they love me. I love y'all. I told you, I said that over and over. And whenever I want to talk to Cindy, I said, I love you. I love you, Cindy. Every damn time I talk to Cindy, I tell her I love her. But I can't talk to her. But how many times? I say it all the time to her. Ask her. But do you guys ever say, I love you, Mom? What do you want to do, Mom? Can we help you, Mom? No. You say you are not helping me yet. You did help me the other day. That was magnificent, what you did with my bills. And I thanked you for it, I think I did. How about asking me what I want? How about asking me what I want? What do you think I want? I don't want to go in a nursing home. I'll tell you that, buddy. I don't believe you. You guys are all making my mind up for me, and I don't like that. I wouldn't mind a little apartment or a little half a house or something without an upstairs. I wouldn't mind that at all, but nobody's offered that to me. You guys are doing this behind my back, all of you. Well, how come I didn't know you were doing all this? Why didn't I know? Why don't you say, Mom, why don't you say, Mom? He said, shut your mouth. You're damn right I'm here. You told me to shut up. Then why didn't I know what you were doing? Why don't you? Did, did you ever tell me? You know, nobody discussed it with me. Why wasn't I included? I will be. How about discussing? How about discussing the options with me? Nobody did. You went through all this and never told me what was going on. I never knew you were after an apartment. I never knew you were after somebody to assist you. Well, then you better discuss it with me. What? Yeah, but you never tell me you love me. Never tell me you love me. Never. I said all weekend, those 2 days when you were here, I didn't hear one, I love you, Mom. I didn't say, how are you, Mom, after you fell. Why didn't you? You didn't care that I was hurt? It didn't bother you? My feelings are very important, Kenny. And I hope your mother's are too. I hope she gets what she wants out of life. Because you guys have made a mess out of mine. You're helping me on one hand, you're helping me, the other hand, you're shooting me down. By not including me on what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. You don't include me. I would like to know, do I have what? What are you talking about I can't handle? What can I handle? I never had to. Bob did it and Cindy did it. I never had. All right, but don't cheat. Then fill me in. It would be nice to be included. When the subject is me, why aren't I included? No, I don't. I don't at all. I'm not screaming at you. I'm not screaming. I'm asking you why nobody ever asked me how I felt over the weekend. Did you ever say you love me? Are you all right, Mom? Did you hurt yourself? You didn't give a damn what I was feeling right then. Nobody. I know where I stand with you. Why wouldn't I be angry? Pardon? I don't know, because I love you. I love you both, and I thanked you and told you what a wonderful guy you were, didn't I? You think I didn't appreciate it? I told you I appreciated it. And I told you both I loved you. And I told Cindy all the time. And nobody says I love you, Mom. You don't know how much that would help me. That would help me. You guys don't know what that means to me in my life. My kids don't like me. They say the old saying is you gotta love your kids strong enough to let them hate you. And I'm to that point. You all hate me. That's the way I feel, because nobody says any love. I don't hear any love. Cindy. Ever thought about what? You know, I'm not hearing well because Cindy destroyed my hearing aids. She either gave them back or she lost them. I mean, I'm having a terrible time hearing. I'm having a terrible time seeing. Do you guys ask about that? How's your eyesight, Mom? How's your foot, Mom? Nobody even recognizes. What? Thanks a lot. I'm doing pretty damn good right now, Ken. Yep. Just when you do something, please include me. Because I know I'm the principal target there. Okay. One thing I'm going to tell your wife, she's going to get old someday too, and maybe her kids will treat her the same way mine are treating me. So look out. Tell her to look out. Don't get too fond of her kids. Okay? Good night. You're doing this, you're doing that. We didn't say you had to. Why am I not included? No answer why they didn't say they love me. No, or did you get hurt, Mom, when you fell? I hollered for help from both of them. Neither one of them came down. I had no training in paying bills. No training in paying rent. No training in anything. That's why I'm so illiterate on this bill thing. And I want to learn it so bad that I can taste it. I hope Brian don't show up, Teresa. I have to throw you down the cellar steps. Is that all right?
That's fine.
Get ready. I'm not ready to give up. I hurt. My shoulders hurt. My chest hurt there for a while, and that scared the hell out of me. Does anybody say, how are you, Mom, through all this? I don't hear it. I didn't hear it all weekend. Did I ever say, Cindy, I say, every time I talk to her when I get a chance, I tell her I love her. How could you love somebody when they're doing all this to you? I love her. I wrote a beautiful poem, not bragging, but like she says, I either want a pity party or I want attention. I said, no, I don't. How about love? Why did they all? And she tells everybody that. She has everybody believing it. Has everybody believing I listen to everything you say. I don't even know what she's talking about.
I don't either.
Do you?
No, I don't.
What do you tell me that I do? Or she does? Damn it. Well, we're including you. I said, no, you're not. You're going ahead and doing all this shit on your own. We're just trying to help you.
Yeah.
I said, include me.
And told me to stay away from you and stay out of your life.
I don't want people telling me that ever. I love people, and I don't judge them. Because I did a lot of things wrong myself.
We all have, but if you don't want me in your life, or if you don't want me here, that's for you to tell me.
Why? They're the ones that are making up my mind.
I know.
I'm done coaxing Cindy. I'm not going to ask her anymore.
I certainly wouldn't, because I think you're just beating a dead horse.
Yeah, you're right there. You're right. But treat me like I had no say in anything. He said, we didn't say that. You're the one that wants you to include me in things.
Yes, they are.
If you're working on all this so hard, why aren't I involved? I'm the principal subject. Nobody cared if I saw that new baby. Nobody offered to take me out. Nobody has the time. And you probably charge me gas money. Yeah.
You know I didn't.
He's been charging me gas money for, I don't know. He told me the other day, what did you get the other day? I said, as soon as I get my check. No. He said, I'm just putting it on your bill. It's over $500 now. Oh, really? The other day, he said something. I said, well, that was only so-and-so. He said, yeah, but I charge you for gas.
Brian.
So that tells you there's nothing as far as compassion for me.
Right.
So I've got to admit, that's what's hard for me to admit, Teresa. I
So-
did a hell of a lot for them.
I
Went
didn't.
to band practice, went to baseball practice. They always had food. They always had nice clothes. I always cleaned. I had to go clean some of their rooms sometimes. I put a sign on Cindy's door one time. It said, "Bless this mess."
Oh my God, that's funny. You know, I didn't come over here to upset you. I actually came over to give your key back because I didn't want to be accused of stealing anything
Okay.
out of your house again.
I'll
And
tell them you didn't come in. You just stood at the back door. He handed me the key.
so David and I
If there's any question, I certainly will tell them.
didn't appreciate anybody accusing us of stealing anything from you.
No, I just
So,
okay. Well,
so I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you, but now you know.
well, I don't know what I'll do with the key. I'll throw the son of a gun away, I guess. He had no answer for why nobody asked me how I felt. He had no answer. I said, none of you.
There is no answer.
You're not interested in me. You're interested in getting rid of me. That's all I got in my heart. And why do I tell Cindy I love her all the time? Huh? When I don't even get a chance to talk to her. And she stood in that kitchen that day and wouldn't even look at me. Never looked at me. And she stood over here behind Ken helping him out with some numbers. Whatever he wanted to know. Yeah. That was
Yeah, I
all
think
right.
he's in charge of the whole thing.
Well, bear with me, Teresa. Things will work out. I pray to God, and I sit here every time I sit down at that table. I ask God to help me. What did I do so bad that I'm being punished by my own children? I said, you sit there and said you wouldn't pay any of my bills. How's that? Well, if I get a place that I have to have, nobody told me they were going to look into assisted living. Nobody told me. If he was looking that up, why didn't he call me, tell me what he found out?
Right, right.
No. We're just going to get rid of you and then we'll ask questions.
Right.
I'm sorry. God forgive me. I ache so inside, Teresa, that I can't tell you.
I know.
I sit at this table and threaten to call every damn one of them, and I don't. Well, Cindy, I don't have a number for Cindy. I went through a hell of a lot for her because she was fat. She's still fat. That's her health problem. She's telling me here the other night what all she had wrong when she was here that day. And when I say anything, I'm after pity or attention. Every time I have a problem. Oh, my legs hurt, my back hurts all the time. You don't ask me. Oh, Jesus. Don't say, okay, Mom, I'm sorry you don't feel good. No. And I had that, Nancy gave me 6 weeks to try and let that heal. Not one day did she say, let me see your foot, and how is it? Not 6 weeks.
Did she cancel one of your appointments too?
A couple times.
Without even looking at your foot?
She never looked at my foot in those 6 weeks. Never. She didn't care. And that's what's so hard for me to... Those kids, I don't know where the pictures are because I'm not good at anything. I never saved... There's pictures of that old dresser drawer. They always had clean clothes. Cindy always hired me for wanting to clean this and do that and get that done and wash the windows and do the curtains. And you don't have to do all that. I don't care what you do.
Right.
I know what my lifestyle was, and don't try and change me. I don't tell her what to do with her dirty house. Can you imagine living in a house and not washing the windows and curtains for 10, 11 years?
No.
She's a pig. Pardon me. Don't say it. Don't repeat it.
No.
Because I didn't like the way she house kept, and I still don't. And she got so pissed off at Steve because he left his mother come over. She didn't have the house cleaned up, and I thought, well, if you clean it every week, you don't have to worry about it. Dip. And now I'm to that point where I don't feel like doing anything to Teresa. I don't. My stomach's on the ground. I cried so hard today. All I wanted from him is love, and they're telling me all I want is pity and I want to show off. Jeez, that's what burns my gut more than anything, is the fact that all I want is pity. I can't tell you, being in that nursing home and couldn't get out, how many times a week she'd say, oh, let's have a pity party for Shirley. Yeah. You're right. Let's have a pity party for Cindy, because by God, she needs it. She's ruined my life. Yet she'll say I ruined her, so we're even. You want me to say we're even?
So did Ken end the conversation nice? Was he nice to you?
What?
Was Kenny nice to you on the phone?
Yeah. But until he said shut up, I didn't like that.
That's disrespectful.
But Cindy gets these ideas and passes them on to everybody. That's why I say to Sue, why doesn't anybody... I said, there's two sides to every damn story. Why don't you listen to my side? Nobody wants to talk about that.
Right.
That's what irritates me. Listen to my side. She's lying when she sat out here on that sidewalk and said, you killed my dad. And then turned around. She could have bit her tongue out, because afterwards she felt very funny about it. She said, I did not say that. You did. I said, why the hell would I say something like that?
I know.
I said, I'll go for a lie detector test any damn day of the week, kid. I told her that. She says, well, they aren't always true. I said, you hope they're not. I'll go for a lie detector test, just like out there last year at Christmas Eve. She came in with something for me. And I tapped her. She walked up by the bed, and I tapped her in the legs and said, sit down, honey. Don't touch me. That's just exactly what she did. And she denies that. I know it's true. I didn't make it up, and I'm not going.
No.
So he's telling everybody I've forgotten everything, huh? Good for him. Keep it up, Ken.
Yep. He said I'm
He
supposed
was
to
a
stay
jerk.
away from you and leave you alone, and I'm not supposed to be in your life at all.
Well, we are still friends.
Oh, you always be my
God's
friend.
on our side, and I don't want anybody telling me what to do with my life.
And if you don't want
Maybe
me
I'm
here,
stubborn that way, and maybe I'm missing out a lot by being that stubborn. But that's the way I feel. Don't tell me how to live my life. Live your own.
right? If you don't want me in your house, and you don't
I'll
want me in
tell
your
you.
life, you tell me.
Brian said if I did, he just said it today, taking me over there and back. He was so glad I only took 15 minutes for that. He said, I got to be in call at 10:30. Well, I said, well, I'm supposed to go over and give a urine sample. And he said, well, don't forget I'm on call at 10:30. So he was fretting all the time going over that I wasn't going to get out of that doctor's office. I went in at 10 after 9, and that's, my appointment was really, didn't tell him 9:45. I didn't tell him because he'd have worried his ass off about getting out of there by 10:30. So I didn't tell him. I just said, my appointment's done at 9:30. Will I be out in time? I said, you'll be out. Well, I went in at between 5 and 10 after 9. 9:30, I was walking out the car.
There you go.
9:45, I was home. He didn't have to do that, and that was probably a big sigh of relief. And
then he
the
told you
other
what?
day out here, I got out of the car. I can't think of where, groceries probably. And I had my walker, and started in the house, and he just said, was today. Today, he said, shut that door. He didn't shut it the other day. Why is that fucking door so important? Shut it yourself.
We saw him get out and go around and shut the door.
Sure.
And so he told you what today?
Huh?
He told you what today about me?
If I ever talk to you again, he'd be done with me.
Why would he say something like that?
None of them want me talking to you or associating with you. You and I can have our own little eyeball, personal. They don't have to know anything about anything. I'm not going to, no.
Do you have any idea why they don't want me around you? Because I don't understand it.
What her big thing right now, and this is what her big cry is. Sandy said, what she's really mad about is the fact that you believe Teresa over family. I said, believe what? What are you talking about?
There's nothing to believe.
I said, tell her. Nobody says, what's your side of the story? Let's hear it. No, they believe every single just like she says I did not say that about her dad. She sure as hell did. That started World War III, and she hasn't been right since.
Right.
Her weight's going to kill her. She got asthma because she's heavy. She knows that. What'd she do about it? She lost it one time so she could get married and get in a wedding dress. But it wasn't a wedding dress. It was a beautiful brocade, tan, long gown with a jacket. She can do it. Mm-hmm. She did it. She looked great. And like I told you before, I think that's why she's so bitter, because she cannot lose that weight again. She lost it. She looked great. Her mother-in-law bought her this gown. It was tan with brocade on it and a jacket. She worked at, where'd that coat factory come in at there?
Oh.
Down at the mall.
Yeah. Burlington?
Burlington. She worked there. That's the last job his mother had. And she bought her the dress at a big discount, naturally. No, Teresa, we'll live our lives, and I'm going to survive. Every time I get a pain, I get scared to death that I'm here alone. And nobody cares. That was my big cry. They don't give a damn about me. Like I said to them all weekend, you guys were here, nobody said, I love you, Mom, and how are you? Nobody.
And then they tell me to stay out of your business and stay away from you. Your family.
I said to them, well, you know what I said to Cindy? I said, why is she so mad about Teresa? I said, she walked out and Teresa walked in because I didn't have anybody. I hate to yell. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I didn't mean to get you upset. I just wanted to give your key back.
I'll tell her you brought it to the door and I didn't let you in. We'll let it go with that because I don't want any more confrontation from anybody.
No,
I wanted to stop because at one time in that conversation the other day here when we were fighting, I said to her, let's just start. Oh no, she don't want to start all over again. She wants to keep the family informed of how rotten I am. Okay, I'm rotten. God's going to punish me for what I did wrong. But she was abused, and so was Sandy, and they have no right jumping all over me if I abuse Bob. God forgive me. But don't bring something up 40 years later and expect me to remember. So Kenny calls me no forgetful lady, huh? Okay, Kenny. The things I forget, but they're coming with age. I don't think I'm an Alzheimer patient yet.
No, you're not even close, Miss Shirley.
You know all I'm going to ask you and Dave to do. Please pray that this situation irons out.
We pray every day before we eat, and we always include you in our prayer. Our children, our grandchildren, Miss Shirley, and then other people that we love and care about.
Okay. Well, thank you.